I can't say that enough. Absolutely loving South Korea. Love the people, love the place, love all of the scenery, and cannot wait to see more.
영국의 영화 배우이자 팟캐스터 크리스 콜린. 그는 토트넘 핫스퍼의 열렬한 팬으로도 유명한데요. 이번 토트넘 방한에도 동행해 팀을 밀착 응원하는 한편 친구 제이슨과 함께 우리나라의 구석구석을 탐방하고 있습니다.
I'm at Heathrow Airport today. I'm on my way to South Korea. First got to go to Frankfurt. That is an hour and a half flight. Then a couple of hours in Frankfurt, Germany. And then it is 11 and a half hours on the plane from Frankfurt to Seoul. This should be a great trip. It's going to be a tiring one, but really looking forward to seeing Tottenham Hotspur in pre-season. So as I'm leaving the UK, the Tottenham Hotspur squad have just landed in South Korea and just been given a fantastic warm welcome.
이들이 한국에 와서 놀란 것이 몇 가지 있다는데 어떤 내용인지 정리해 보았습니다.
So this is where Tottenham were yesterday. So I've just had some noodles and now on the way to the World Cup Stadium in South Korea. Cannot believe I'm here. Very, very exciting.
Fantastic crowd, obviously, you know, made up predominantly of the Koreans who've turned out in force.
Yeah.
With the kids and everything, absolutely fantastic.
What an eye opener! Antonio Conte's pre-season. You know, some players completed 42 lengths of that pitch. Players such as Heung-min Son, Harry Kane, and a whole host of other players. Matt Doherty was another one. Dropped to their knees, couldn't take any more, couldn't run any more. And that was a real welcome to Antonio Conte's pre-season. You know, Jesus used to do a lot of the training sessions, and it would be just so the players could train in front of the fans. Of course, they trained hard, but it was nowhere near anything like this. So we're using the tube system again today, and I've got to say, if you ever visit South Korea, this is extremely easy to use. Very cheap as well. It's actually 64 pence to go on the tube. Unbelievable. Very, very cheap here. And the other thing I'll mention about the underground here is they are all numbered. They've all got their own individual number. So if you can't pronounce the name of the station, you can just say to someone what number it is. Very simple. And another really interesting thing is every station seems to be connected to a shopping centre like this, where they sell a whole range of different things. So I'm now inside the grounds of the Chandokgon Palace. And the palace gardens are where kings and queens once strolled. So the palace was actually constructed in 1405. And after its destruction during the Japanese invasion between 1592 and 1598, it was rebuilt in 1610 and served as the main palace for about 270 years. So this is another part to the palace. This is actually called the Secret Garden. And it's incredible really how peaceful this place is, yet we are right in the middle of the city here in Seoul. So we're now at Seoul Tower. It's also known as Namsan Tower. We're about to go up it in the cable car. I tell you what, I absolutely hate heights, so this will be interesting. So I'm now up the tower. Look at this tremendous view of Seoul. So the first Korean dining experience. This should be interesting. Really looking forward to it. I think I'm going to go for the marinated chicken galbi and cheese fondue. So as well as our main course, we get to choose some sides here, buffet style. So now I've got a bottle of Kaz, which is a Korean beer. Looking forward to tasting this. Cheers. Gotta say, this is absolutely delicious. I think my chopstick skills have improved as well. So all finished, and I tell you what, that was absolutely amazing. Would I come back here? Absolutely. Jake?
Absolutely superb, Chris.
So had dinner, now made it to a Korean pub. The atmosphere here is incredible. There are so many places to eat and drink. They've also got Heineken here, of course, official beer of the Champions League, which of course Tottenham will be playing in next season. But of course we're in Korea, so we will have a Korean lager. So what a fantastic night, fantastic food, fantastic drink. I love the local Korean beer. It's been a couple of fantastic days. I've only been here for about 40 hours, but I tell you what, I've just crammed everything in. I felt very, very tired earlier, but I'm glad that I went out this evening, had a fantastic meal and a couple of nice drinks, and the place is absolutely buzzing. So we're now at the market, and we're told that this is extremely popular here. These smell absolutely delicious. Delicious. I'm going to try one. It's actually a meatball pancake. Absolutely fantastic. Love it here. I've got to admit, actually, what I love about the food here, everything is just so fresh. More meatball pancakes. So we have just waited 20 minutes in the queue for one of these waffles, and the queue just doesn't go down, so they must be amazing. Oh yes, it's amazing. Beautiful. And look, the market gets even better. It's our Starman Hunmin Son. What an experience that was to the market. If you ever visit Seoul in South Korea, this is a must visit. People who live inside the DMZ, it's actually tax-free, so they don't pay tax. And when they go out, if the residents go out, they don't lock their door because the crime rate is pretty much zero. They're looked after by the military and not the police. And if you're inside your building, inside your home, you put a South Korean flag out, so it's on display. And then when you go out, you take it down. So that's why people will know whether you're in or out. I tell you, what an interesting place, absolutely fascinating. But I've got to say, if you do ever visit South Korea, do this. But thoroughly enjoying my time in South Korea. Has been absolutely superb so far, and I don't want it to end. So you know, the Koreans have been absolutely brilliant, very friendly, very lovely people. The food here is absolutely fantastic as well. They want to know you know, all about you, very interested, why you're here, what you're doing here. I can't say that enough. Absolutely loving South Korea, love the people, love the place, love all of the scenery, and cannot wait to see more. Do you want to go home?
I do want to go home, but I'd love to come back again. I think.
You might be going on your own.
오늘 영상은 여기까지입니다. 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정으로 응원해주세요.